That's bomb, dude.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. No, no, no.
Thank you.
No way. This is
Toss some,
actually like, dude,
toss,
wow. This is
toss
like my
some wings in
favorite.
it.
Oh my
Yeah, it's
God.
good.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fire and Flavor. I'm Matt. I'm with Bill, the Spice Beast. How you doing today, man?
I'm fabulous.
Yeah, glad to hear it, man. Thank you for making some time. I know you got a very busy life, so I appreciate you very much, man. Thank you.
Never too busy to chat some spice with some boys.
Yeah, man. I love that. So tell us how Spice Beast started and what inspired you to do this.
You ain't got enough time on this podcast for that one. So we'll roll it back to 2012. I started the company in 2018, just so you know. But in 2012, I decided to get more into fitness. Now, hot sauce isn't where I started. I started with spice blends. And in 2012, I started taking my fitness a little more seriously, started meal prepping, and then bought a spice brand from a company well known now, without mentioning names, and it wasn't very good. I bought them from the internet, and I felt like I got bamboozled for my money. And I said to myself, if I can ever figure out how to do this, I'm going to make a business. And I really didn't know how to do it. And then, lo and behold, a couple of years later, I come into somebody who knew how to do this. And I'm like, that's that easy to do this? Like, yeah, if you know how to blend spices together and make good flavors, this is how you bring it to market. You can do this. And alas, Spice Beast was born in 2018. And the hot sauce thing kind of took place around 2022, 22, I think, because I would be doing farmers markets and festivals, and my branding, the big fiery beast and all that.
Uh-huh.
They come to my booth, they'd be like, "You got hot sauce?" And I'd be like, "No, I got spices." They'd be like, "Ah, crap," and they'd walk away, and I'm like, "I'm losing money here." So I'm not really the sauce guy. I'm the spice guy. So I kind of was sitting around a round table, was thinking about third party outing my sauce and white labeling like other companies do. I'm one person, and it just so happens that a really really good friend of mine is a really really good chef that owns a couple of restaurants, and I sat down with him and I said to him, I said, "Listen, I said I want to get into the hot sauce market and I want to white label." And he goes, "Why? Why?" He's like, "Let's partner up on sauces. Let's collaborate. Give me your ideas. We'll bring them to life, and then I'll teach you how to make them." So that's kind of where we are. I'm 3 years in, 4 years in, and my sauce line is now up to 7 sauces. Um, and that's kind of how I got in the market. It was kind of like I was already there. There was a need for it. It is a very fast growing market. I was never really a super spicy hot guy, but I do like my heat. But over the years, my tolerance is built, and I enjoy a good Reaper now and then. Made the mistakes eating some raw ones one day, and
Yep.
that video will never see public eyes. Um, and um, and that's it. But that's pretty much how it started from learning how to make spices to just expanding and pivoting my brand to grow and meet the demands of the public.
Very cool, man. That's quite the journey. So that's a lot of what I see is people making spices like you. They start off by doing that sometimes and then they make a hot sauce and people just encourage them to keep doing it. And that's cool. You got your chef friend behind your back helping you out too, man. That's
It
awesome.
makes a difference. It makes a difference. I mean, like I know a lot of people don't admit that. Like I mean, a lot of chefs will brand their own hot sauce. A lot of other people that have brands who don't actually make their own sauce lie and say they do. I mean, I have a big hand in quality control and ingredients and in flavor and in what I want, but just that chef's kiss that
Mm.
everything needs, that I don't have that. I know how to spice food up. I know how to make food taste good, but I'm not the best cook on the planet, and sometimes the stove scares me. So I became the dry rub guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But again, like getting somebody to kind of like walk me through it, and he never made hot sauce either. So I have to thank the hot sauce community because I was doing hot sauce shows selling spices only and talking and learning to people in the community, and they're very accepting, very happy to share their knowledge and their tricks and their techniques. And I brought them back to my guy and said, well, this is how we're going to do this. And together we kind of like, built a nice little partnership um, where I make some pretty good sauces. So I'm happy about it.
Yeah, man. The hot sauce community is pretty awesome, man. Very, very welcoming for the most part, I found. And most people are just trying to help each other out, man. Get them going, get them
It's
started.
it's definitely a welcome thing in a life where people are angry all the time.
Yeah, that's very true, man. So on your site, it says products were created by beasts for beasts. What does that phrase mean to you?
So the branding comes from the fitness aspect of it. Again, this is pre hot sauce, and I'll get into how hot sauce fits into that. So I was the anti hot sauce company when I started because I targeted my product to meal preppers in the fitness community. All my products are all natural. There are no chemicals or preservatives, no any ingredients, no nuts, no dairy, no MSG, no gluten, no citric acid. Um, I pack everything in glass. My labels are full disclosure because people in the fitness community care about what they put in their body. And I noticed that in that industry, like they're buying, grass fed this and farm raised that and, organic this. And then they're going to grab Mrs. Dash bottle of poison filled with a
Yeah.
bunch of crap and don't pump it on their food to give it some flavor. And they're kind of defeating the purpose. So I kind of focus my brand on anybody can be a beast. Now, what does that mean? I mean, at the time, I was heavily into powerlifting and weight training, and I was walking around at around 310 pounds, able to move mountains. And oh my God, you're a beast. And what a beast is not just a big giant sidewalk cracking scary dude with a bald head and a beard and a crazy earring. Um, it's one who excels in one's area, is a beast in that sense. So you could be a beast in the kitchen. You could be a beast in the boardroom. You could be a beast in the bathroom. If you know what I mean?
Well,
So a beast in the bedroom. So anybody can be a beast, but the word beast and beastly is like kind of like pigeonholed into certain, pick things up, put them down kind of thing. That's not what it is. I wanted to like transcend that word and move it into a category all of its own where anybody can be one. So cook like a beast, be like a beast, do what beasts do. Created by beasts for beasts like you. You want to see a beast? Look in the mirror. There's
hell
your beast.
yeah. That's
So that's
awesome,
kind
man.
of that's kind of the branding on point. With the hot sauce, same thing. When I went to hot sauces, all natural ingredients. I will not use xanthan gum. I will not use liquid smoke. I will not use any added sugars or sugar substitutes. So there are no sugars in my sauces, no xanthan gum, no liquid smoke, no citric acid. So it limits me kind of on the flavors I can make because a lot of these awesome flavors have a lot of crap in it to make them taste that good.
Mhm.
Just lick your nearest Dorito and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
No,
so it
thanks.
kind of limits me. Hey, Bill, make a chili lime. Hey, Bill, make a honey bourbon. Hey, Bill, well, you can't do some of these things if you're going to stay in your niche. And that's kind of where I kind of want to stay. As a matter of fact, my spice line didn't have any sugar at all until 2023, I think it was, or 22, when I introduced my cheat meal line because the athletes I was dealing with wanted something sweet. So, okay, so I'll make some rubs, use brown sugar, and call it my cheat meal line. Because really, it's not a meal prep spice because
Right.
I'm cheating. I put it so people use it. The sugar's minimal and they use it anyway. But I had to brand it because I was going against my own motto by using
Right.
sugar. But
Right.
again, it was people asked for it. I was losing a part of the market, and I was able to make it where, well, here's sugar. It's written right on the front of the label that it's in there.
Yep.
And if you choose to use it, know that you can use it sparingly and still stay within your macros. So it's just again, it's a whole world that the hot sauce community doesn't tap into. Where I went to the anti hot sauce company was because what bodybuilders would do to season their food was they would dump Tabasco all over it.
Yep.
They would just, it was a thermogenic for fat burning, and they would just dump Tabasco over it. I'm like, okay, have you read the labels? Have you read the ingredients on these sauces you're grabbing? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, maybe you should. So again, I'm fast forwarding that I won't use those ingredients because I'm sticking with my guns. I'm not saying
Right.
those who use them are doing anything wrong. It's a huge market and it sells. But for me, I have morals and a brand to stick to. So that's kind of where I stand with all that stuff.
Absolutely, man. No dyes, no crap, no filler. Just all
Not a
natural
thing.
good stuff, man.
Nope. Yep.
Do you work with any like local farms or anything to get product
I
or
and up in the New York area, working with local farms is not the best. Not a lot of pepper guys, and I can't get the volume that I need. Being that I'm connected to a restaurateur, I
Mm,
get my produce in bulk from various locations, so I'm able to buy it and get it in larger quantities. So that's one thing I don't do. A lot of these smaller batches that people are out there, they only 20 or 30 pounds of peppers. They make one batch, and then so I to try to make it grow, I had to get away from the smaller farms. I use them when I can. I'll mix it in with what I got, but I don't like to. I don't lie. I won't claim I use all fresh peppers from JK Farms down the street.
right,
It's not.
right.
It's not something that I can do, and it's hard to do it. You can ask any sauce maker. It's hard to do, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
And when you're making small batches like I am, I don't have a co-packer. In other words, I cook and bottle everything I make. Cook, bottle, labels, start to finish. So where you can, hey, place an order for, you know, you know, uh, 500 cases of a sauce,
You're doing it.
get that cost down. I don't have that ability. It just
Yeah, yeah.
I can't make enough of it, and I can't I don't have the time to work it that way. So I kind of work with what I got. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
No, it makes total sense, man. What if you did end up having to go that capacity? Would you look for a co-packer or would you hire
Honestly,
someone on?
I'm a very big proponent of you want something done right, you do it yourself, and it's going to be
Yeah.
my downfall in life. I know it will be. Um, I have an 800 square foot facility that I acquired. I have for both spice and hot sauce packing equipment that I purchased to do it on my own. I literally can co-pack for someone else if I wanted to.
Wow.
I just don't because I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Um, so I'd rather do it myself, and it's expensive. But again, I have full control over my sauces from start to finish. There's never going to be a time where I'm going to have a batch and be like, oh crap, now I'm going to sue somebody because it ain't right. It's
Right,
mine.
right.
It's right every time.
Was it difficult getting into the hot sauce world when you started, like getting your license, your food license and stuff, or
No, because luckily for me, um, because my sauces are produced just like a person who makes sauces in a commercial kitchen, because mine are produced in a already set up commercial kitchen,
yeah,
it's it flies right through. I don't have any. I don't have, and I already have my own New York State food processing license. It's
yeah.
called the 20C. I have everything I needed for my spice company already. So I already had it all set up. I just had to fine tune it to be able to extend it further.
That's very cool, man. Very,
I just
very cool.
kind of roll it again. Having my own facility allows me the ability to do what needs to be done. I install my kitchen, install my equipment, have it inspected, control it myself. It allows me the ability to do things when I want to do them on my time, not on a time frame, not on a schedule. So
Man, that's amazing though, man. I love that you have all that and you just really try to do it by hand. That's cool, man. That's cool. It's a
I'm
lot of
getting
work, bro.
I have some equipment, but again, it's me. I run the equipment. So
Right, right. Yeah,
you
no,
know,
no. I mean, still, you're doing all that work by yourself, basically. Your buddy must still help you, right? Or is he just
well,
help you cook?
no. When it comes to making the sauce, his job is just to make it.
Oh, okay, okay.
He was involved in the bottling with me in the beginning. We bottled together. But what happened was is that he opened up another restaurant. So now his time is just very limited. And with my new job, my time is limited. So I only have time to bottle at certain times, and that conflicts with his times. So we made a gentleman's agreement. You stay in your lane. If I'm free, I'll come help you cook. And if I'm free, if you're free, you come help me bottle.
Oh, nice.
Otherwise, we work as a team. So that's kind
That's
of how that
awesome.
works. Yeah,
That's cool, man. Well, it is good to have help one way or another, man. And sorry, brain fart here.
it's
What
all
was
right.
like the biggest challenge in translating spice your spice brand into hot sauce? So like what was the challenge for that?
I mean, honestly, it wasn't a challenge. The challenge now is let people know that I'm not just a hot sauce company.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like
Yeah, it's
it's
funny.
because again, the branding, the Spice Beast, and the logo, and just it screams hot sauce.
It does.
It does, and it screams hot. And I'll tell you, I make 20 spice blends, 20 different spice blends,
Right.
and only four of them are hot, and they're no hotter than a cayenne pepper. I make a Cajun and a blackening and a buffalo. Like I don't make any crazy blistering seasonings. My seasoning line is for meal preppers. It's still for the everyday cook. It's not for the chili head. So now I attract a lot of chili heads who look at my spice sign. They're like, "Well, I'm like, well, you realize I've been doing this for a really long time. This is what I do. Hot sauce is like my side gig, kind of. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
that's the challenge is to bring it back to my grassroots.
Yeah. And it's funny because when we met at the Long Island hot sauce festival, which that was a blast, man. That was such
That
a
was a great
tiny, like
show for
very
you.
fun show. Um
Absolutely.
uh I saw all your spices lined up and I was like, this guy has more spice than hot sauce, you know? And I was like, okay, well,
But
let's do
three
some.
times the amount
Yeah,
of
yeah,
spice than hot sauce.
yeah. So
So,
that was very funny, man. That was awesome, man. I want to go again this year, but I'm not going to be able to make it.
well, I don't know if I told you that the event that I run in August, if you can make it out, I'd love to have you out there. It's in Orange County, New York, which is about 2 hours crossway from Long Island. It's August 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, but the big day is the 22nd. It's the Saturday. It's 2 weeks before Labor Day.
Oh, cool, man.
It's
Oh, I'll
called Fiery Farm Fest, fieryfarmfest.com if you want to look it up.
cool. I certainly will, man. I think I can try to do that one. I know I'm going to Portland in August at some point, so
Yeah,
but I
I think
think
it's
it's
a
much.
couple weeks before mine,
Yeah, yeah.
or the week
Um,
before mine. I think I'm not sure.
yeah, I think it is. So when you guys are developing flavors, how many iterations do you usually go through before you're both happy with it?
Well, so that's a good question. We discuss it again. Waste is something neither one of us can afford.
Right.
So we kick around what I want. So, for example, so let's just talk about my new sauce.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
The name of the sauce is called Franzel. I released it last week at the Spicy Con in Maryland. It was a huge hit, and it's not even on my website yet. So, to show you how much of a collaboration I have with him, the name of the sauce is called Franzel. Now, what does that mean? It's the name of my friend's restaurant. So
That's awesome.
this is the new restaurant that he opened that stopped him from helping me with a bottle. And we had talked about 2 years ago coming up with this German inspired. So Franz is my chef, he's my friend, and Franz wants to make this German inspired sauerkraut and mustard sauce. He was all about it. And I was like, yeah, well, we can. I was like, and then right before we started collaborating on it, one of my competitors and friends over at Hook and Arrow came out with that banger sauce of sauerkraut and mustard and cleaned up all over the place with awards. I looked at him and I said, "We can't make this sauce." I said, "They just released it. They're killing it. That we have to table this. Like, I'm not gonna run right up someone's rear with a similar sauce or a sauce of the same genre. It's a very
Right.
unique thing. I know we thought about it, but we didn't. We weren't fast enough." Um, then he opened up this restaurant. And I said to him, well, now is the time. We make this sauce. We market it through your restaurant. We name it after your restaurant. You serve it at your restaurant, and I will carry it in my line under your restaurant name. It's made by Spice Beast. Then it is a sauerkraut mustard sauce. Now, mind you, I had my ideas on what I wanted. I even brought him the hook and arrow sauce. Say, look, this is what it tastes like, and he was like, I want to go in a different way. I already know what I want to do, and I'm like, all right, well, when we're ready to put this together, like, sauerkraut and mustard. I mean, the rest of it up to you, boss.
Yep.
He came out with it. The first batch was on the money. The only thing was wrong with it was it wasn't spicy enough. This sauce, and he goes, Bill, it can't be spicy. And I'm like, all right. He goes, Germans don't like heat. And Germans don't like spicy food.
Yep.
If it's going to be hot, it's got to be very, very mild. And this is an extremely mild sauce with horseradish, and we use long hots. So
Ooh.
it's like almost you chew on some black pepper. That's about as hot as it gets.
Yeah, yeah.
But the flavor is true to form. It is literally sauerkraut and mustard to the T. It is it's delicious. But again, like I said, it's iterations. Two. He nailed it. We just had to add some more pepper.
Nice, dude. That's
And
awesome.
that's
That
it. And we
sounds
came with it.
amazing.
Yeah, and we came with the second. I said, well, maybe we can add a little more horseradish, and don't want to lose that sauerkraut flavor. And again, like I said, um, all handmade. Sauerkraut, handmade. So he makes it for his restaurant.
Wow.
So it's fermented cabbage made in house.
Wow.
Fresh horseradish. Everything is fresh.
That's
First
amazing.
first batch, 11 cases. That's it.
Wow.
That's it. 11 cases. And then the
That's
next batch,
awesome.
well, we won't make batches of this any bigger than like 20 cases at a time. So
Yeah.
that's it. So we'll probably be cooking every 2 weeks, but but it's going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah. No, that sounds amazing. And do you guys cook often?
Um, so what we do is on the other sauces, we cook little bigger batches. We cook like 20 to 30 gallons at a time. On this one, we do 5 to 6 gallons at a time. So depending on the time of the year and the volume of sales. Now, mind you, I have 36 different SKUs in my line. I have the 20 hot sauces. I mean, the 20 spices. I have two. We'll call them extracts, but they're not.
Okay.
They're just pure powders. And I make a Reaper Scorpion Ghost blend powder, and I make a smoked Scotch bonnet powder.
Ooh.
Um, so that's 22. I make smoked sea salts.
Oh yeah.
You might have saw these. I don't know if I had them in Long Island, but I make 6 different flavored smoked sea salts. So now we're 28 plus the 7 hot sauces. I also do olive oils and balsamics. Um, so I have a very wide line. So depending on where I am, what sells. So I don't sell a lot of one thing. I sell a little bit of everything. So we probably cook once a month. And at
Okay.
that point, we may cook 2 or 3 different batches of each sauce or just one sauce, whatever's running low. We just try to keep the stock going. Um, and he is down to a science now where a cook is quick. It's a 1 day process, and then it's just a matter of me getting it bottled.
Yep. That's awesome, man. You got a well-oiled machine going for all
It,
that.
when you run with 2 or 3 people, and my company is 2 or 3 people. It's me, my daughter, my friend, and that's it. You have to be you have to maximize your time every time you do it. So you have a 4-hour window. You have to know exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it, and you have to trial and error is done. You have to get through that part of the business quick. So that's why I did everything by hand, and then I okay, let me get this machine. Is it any quicker? Good, boom. Let's move to this machine. It's quick. No, it's not. Back to hand, quicker. I used to print my own labels. Now I'm outsourcing my labels.
Yep.
I just outsourced my labels for my sample packets that was like this. So
Yep.
that was the big thing. I was printing those on an inkjet printer forever.
Wow.
So, yeah, so it just doing it yourself, you have no choice. You have to cut the time and move it as fast as you can without sacrificing quality of your product, which is never compromised. That's where time isn't cut. Only in how quick you can package, turn stuff around in that manner.
It's awesome, buddy. That's freaking cool. I tried to do my own business a few years ago and I just couldn't do it because it's a lot of money and a lot of time. And I had the time, but not the money, man. So Kudos
Well,
to you,
that
man. It's a lot,
the
lot to
money,
do.
the money is that's part of the reason why the company hasn't grown because as I make money with the business, I
Right.
reinvested. I made a big investment and then lost a bit of my workforce due to family. The people I had hired, went on to get married, moved away, and I haven't been able to replace those people. So now I'm like, all right, well, I invested all this money, scaled it up, and now it's just sitting here. So and then,
Yeah.
like I told you before, with my new job, my permanent day job, it's 12, 13 hours a day of my life, 5 days a week. And then weekends I travel for shows. So it's like, if I wasn't talking to you, I'd be here in my shop, bottling spices or, applying labels or doing something.
Damn, bro. Well, I just appreciate your time even more now, man.
That's all
Um,
right. Well, that's why I had to bail on you twice. It
that's all
wasn't on
good.
purpose. It was just,
That's
it just didn't work out.
how it goes, man. It's all good, man.
I,
Real life,
I
bro.
appreciate you being patient with me also. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, don't mention it, bro. I appreciate you. So I do have three of your sauces here, and I'm going to start cracking into them. I think.
All right. So
Um,
if you're going to do them, I saw the three you had. If you're going to go in heat level, start with the Why So Serious sauce.
okay,
That's the Serrano pepper sauce. Serrano pepper, green onion, and lime. It's about a 4 out of 10.
awesome. Cool, cool, cool. And every one of your bottles of sauce has a blurb on it, and I'll make sure I get that on the screen for our viewers. And we will also just go over the ingredients. And there's not much in there. Like you said, serrano peppers, green onion, which is an awesome choice, lime, sea salt, vinegar, and water. So very cool.
Yeah, I try to make the sauces as simple as possible because sometimes less is more.
Absolutely. I agree with that. And you don't really need much to make something taste too yeah, complex. Let's see. Smells like a good green sauce to me, man. Love it. Oh, big old chunk that needs to go in there. Ooh, so that means there's some good texture in here too.
Yeah, it's kind of almost relishy. I like to put
Really?
it on a hot. To me, it's pickly and relishy, limey and bright.
Yeah,
Those are the four things I can call it. It's
that's what
not
I
your
get.
regular. It's not your regular verde, is what I will say.
Well, we're gonna get it onto my trusty spoon. Come on, man. It's like
Is it
a,
cold in there?
I don't know. It is. There's a nice big chunk on top. So, all right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is bright and limey, and it's got a nice kick to it, man. That's not
And
bad.
again, the heat is just pure serrano pepper.
Yep.
That's it.
I love serranos, man. I actually have
It's
some in my fridge right now.
it's really really great. As a matter of fact, not to throw a plug to somebody else, but have you tried Barnacle Foods serrano sauce?
No, man.
You want to try something off the wall? Look up Barnacle Foods. They're in Alaska,
Oh,
and they make
really?
kelp-based sauces.
Oh, weird.
And they make a Serrano kelp sauce. And honestly, I keep it in my lunchbox.
No kidding, man.
It's so good. Yeah.
I gotta try that. That sounds so weird. I gotta try it.
No, they make a peri peri sauce.
Mm.
They make a habanero, and they make a the Serrano, and then they have a barrel aged peri peri, which is really good.
Wow. So, dude, this is very, very good. And it has
Thank
a
you.
great kick. Like you said, serrano pepper. I'm like, cool. It'd be pretty mild. And it is mild, but it has a nice kick because there is a good amount of serrano in there. And you really use like minimal ingredients. So it just amplifies it. It's really good. I'm about to hit spoon three with it.
Like I said, try that on a hot dog. It
Oh,
is
dude, that sounds
it is
amazing.
fabulous. A little mustard, a little kraut, a little cheese. It is
Mm.
killer.
That kraut sauce you're talking about and showed me, that looks amazing too, man. That's
I'll shoot you a bottle.
oh,
I'll shoot you out a bottle tomorrow.
please, dude, please, yeah. That's amazing. Thank you very much.
No
Appreciate
problem.
that. Um, so what was the first hot sauce you guys came out with?
So that was the one that you don't have there. It's the beast sauce, and I think I have a bottle of it. Hold on, let me just see. Ah, right here. Probably should have had them all ready.
Ah, don't worry
So,
about it, man.
so this is the sauce here.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now this is a smoked garlic habanero. So minimal ingredients again. It's habanero, garlic, salt, water, and vinegar.
Yep.
But all the flavor comes from the smoke because we smoke both garlic and habanero over mixed hardwoods in an offset barrel smoker. So the
Wow.
amount of smoke, I like to call it like a garlic campfire. If you don't like smoke, you're gonna hate this sauce. Most smoked sauces have a hint of smoke. This one literally is like feels like you just garlic, just threw it on the fire and just ate it. It's very smoky.
I actually happen to like that. I tried
I'll
my
I'll
first.
shoot a volley of that one to you too.
Thanks, bro. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I tried my first like super smoky sauce like last week, dude. And it took me by surprise. I was just like, whoa. Because I took a spoon and it was like incredibly flavorful. And then I got that like smoky undertone. And I was telling him, the guy I was talking to, whenever someone usually says their sauce is smoky and they don't necessarily emphasize it, I never really get that smokiness from it. But
Right.
you emphasized it. You know what I mean?
No. It is when I am at an event and I'm talking to somebody, I tell them this is a garlic campfire.
Yeah.
That is it. And you open it, the smell of the garlic and the smoke hits you right away as soon as you open the bottle. There's no doubt. So that's why I say to you, if you don't like smoke, just don't even bother because you're going to hate it. You're going to hate it. I had a reviewer like try it and they're like, it was horrible. It was smoky, and I'm like, it's a smoked sauce. It's supposed to be smoky. Like,
Yeah. Did you read
so
the ingredients, dude? Like,
let me sidebar story. My fiance um, doesn't like bourbon and doesn't like maple syrup, but she likes her drinks. Like, don't
yeah.
we all, right? So we're at a fair, and the liquor guy across from me's doing sampling, and she's over there sampling him. She's like, "What's that bottle?" He's like, "It's our maple bourbon." She's like, "Oh, I want to try that." I'm like, "Babe, what are you doing?" So I'm gonna try this. It's maple bourbon. You hate bourbon and you hate maple syrup.
Huh.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'll try it. Took a shot. Oh my God, that's horrible. I'm like, what do you It's the two things you hate the most. Throw bacon in there, and it's even worse.
Oh, no.
So yeah, she doesn't like smoked sauces, so this is her least favorite sauce of mine.
Oh,
She does eat it though, because she wants to support, but I know that she doesn't like it.
oh, what a trooper. I don't know though, dude. Maple bourbon bacon sounds bomb, don't it?
I'm all about it. Her, forget about it.
That's funny, man. Um, there any ingredients you've tried with any of your products that just ended up not making the cut, or did you ever like make a product and just be like, no, I don't wanna?
So far with everything that I've done, um, there's nothing that I've made that I have. The only thing that I will say that I'll adjust the quantity of the ingredients, the volume
Uh-huh.
of it. Too much of this. It still wants to be there, but it's too much. Bring it back. Because again, like I said, I thoroughly know what I want to do when I do it, and I know it's going to be good, or else I don't bother doing it. So far, everything I've done, I pretty much nailed. And again, and with the sauces, that is one of the things where Franz won't bring it to me unless he likes it, and then I'm like, every time it's like, yeah, this is awesome. But again, he's proud of it. So to go to him and say, like this, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You say, you know what, this might be. What if we did this, or you think maybe this would work? And 95% of the time, he'll will tweak it. But again, most of the time it's spot on. Like I said, that green sauce, we made it was spot on. We put it together, we made it first batch, bottle it. The smoke dog habanero, first batch, bottle it. You know, the pineapple was first batch bottle. The honey one, your sweet stinger,
Yeah.
that one was a happy accident.
Mm,
So that one there, after we did it, um, and we didn't make a test batch. We made 20 gallons of it, and when it came out, I
wow.
was like, "This is really good," but this isn't what because that one I had that sauce I had let him do without me there, and and I had made a suggestion, but we changed our mind on it, and he didn't change it, and he put the suggestion in, and I'm like, "But we didn't say we were going to do this." He's like, "Yes, we did," and I'm like, "Well, it's still delicious." It's really hot. I didn't want it to be this hot, but we left it because it was really delicious. So that honey sauce isn't supposed to be as hot as it is, but it is.
I don't know. That's your Bob Ross moment. Happy little accident, you know?
Well, that's how I look at it. I mean, it won 3 awards last week in Maryland, so obviously we did something right.
Which one? You had one win an award at that Long Island pepper sauce, right?
I
That
did not win an
you
award.
did
I came
not.
in fourth. No, I did not. I came in fourth place. They only had a People's Choice Award, and it was no. They had I don't know what that. No, I didn't. I might have won second or third, but I don't know. I don't count second and third places as wins, so I don't know. I might have. I don't think I did. I don't think I did though.
I don't remember. Like, I don't know, dude. It's been like a long ass summer and winter now. I can't even believe we're already coming back into spring, man. It's like,
I'm excited. I can't wait
um,
for it.
me too, man. It's like festival season's the best, man. It is like the best. Um, so the how do you like come up with these ideas of like this one was like a happy little accident?
So what
What
we want. So basically, that sauce. If you read the label, it looks a little different than the other ones. Because I collaborated with a local brewery.
right.
So that one was a honey ale, honey hot sauce is what that is. I like to call it. So the happy accident was I didn't want it to be too hot. We like you. I love habanero, so I initially said, I don't want it to be too hot. Let's go light. And he goes, well, how about we use red jalapeno? I'm like, you know what?
Ah, yeah.
I love the idea. And then I said to him like a while later, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, listen, I was like, let's spice it up a little bit and let's get some habanero in there somehow. And we went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And then um, he made the sauce and he made it with only habanero.
Oh. Oh wow.
Oh,
Ripping.
so I got it. I'm like, whoa, Jesus, this is not good. I was like, how much do we make? He goes, I made 20 gallons. I
20
went, oh
gallons.
my God, what are you doing? I go, we talked about a small batch. He goes, oh, I know, but this sausage was gonna be right. It was gonna be right. I'm like, all right. I'm like, we gotta fix it, bro. We can't throw out 20 gallons of sauce. He goes, all right, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'm like, all right, cool, fix it. Calls me back, it's fixed. I'm like, how'd you fix it? He goes, I added in all the jalapeno.
Good for
What?
that.
He
Oh
goes,
my god.
I just threw in all the jalapeno. I threw in some more honey. I was like, well, how much you got? He goes, we have about 40 gallons of it now. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, man. I go, I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
taste it. Tasted it, and I'm like, holy crap, this is really good. It's still a little hot, but it's not as hot as it was. But God, this is delicious. It leave it. Like the habanero jalapeno combination of pepper is just absolutely delicious with the malt from the hops from the beer and the additional honey. It's a the killer sauce. It really is.
It's amazing. I actually love red jalapenos. They're my favorite, and I wish you could buy them right bend at the store, and you just can't. The closest you can get is like a Fresno chili, which
Right, right.
those are amazing too. But every year, dude, I grow jalapenos, and my favorite thing to do in the morning on my weekend is walk through my garden and pick some ripe jalapenos to make my Jenna some breakfast and me some breakfast, and it's just such a nice like ritual on that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's very
man,
cool.
you're lucky though. You can just get those sourced to you.
Well, again, yes, and so far I've been lucky to get them. And but there was a couple times, like for example, my pineapple sauce. Now hold it up. Let me see
Oh
what
yeah,
color you got. Is that
orangish.
a little more orangey?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's one. That's because we couldn't get our hands on our yellow habanero, so we had to use orange habanero.
Mm.
And it changes the color of the sauce. So sometimes my pineapple sauce is very bright yellow. Sometimes it's a little on the orangey side. Depends on the peppers we get our hands on.
Oh man, I grow orange habaneros every year too, man. Those are like jalapenos and orange habaneros are two staples in my garden. But other than that, dude, when I garden, I do a lot of like funky varieties, and I'll do like super hots, even though I'm not really too interested in eating them. I just like how like weird and shit they look, dude. You know, I mean, that's like the fun part of gardening. But dude, we've talked about this stinger sauce for so
Pop it open.
yeah, it's time, dude. All right,
Pop it open.
let's get these ingredients for people here. We got is it NYS honey, New York State honey, I'm guessing,
Yep.
habanero peppers, red jalapeno peppers, New York honey beer, yummy, vinegar, Idaho potatoes. Wait, vinegar, then
I
Idaho
must have. I think
potatoes.
I might have forgot. I might have forgot the comma. Again, I write my own label, so it's
No,
vinegar
no, I
and
just didn't read it. I'm just
okay.
potatoes. That's interesting.
So, like I
Let's,
said, I don't use xanthan gum.
yeah, yeah.
So we used Idaho potato to thicken it up.
That's
So it's
crazy.
starchiness of the sauces. You'll get it. It's nice.
Wow, man. Lemon juice, natural sea salt. I've never seen anyone use a potato though for like hot sauce. That's
I
like,
make another sauce it's well it's currently not in production because it uses another beer and that beer isn't being produced by that brewer anymore. But it uses sweet potato to thicken it up.
wow. Yeah, I've seen sweet potato actually, now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Tin Barn Brewing. That's who you
Yes.
collabed with for
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes. And
Amazing.
then the New York Honey Beer is the name of their. It's the name of the beer. New York
Oh,
Honey
cool.
Beer.
Pop this open. It smells hot. It smells really good. I actually can smell the hops a little bit from the beer. Wow. All right, man. Let's get this thing on a spoon, man. I know this one's gonna
That
be hotter. Actually, I'm gonna shake it.
it comes about a 6 out of a 10.
6 out of 10. Do
Yeah.
you what's the hottest sauce that you make? Is this it?
That pineapple and the smoke olive
Really?
rolling at about a 7.
Okay. All right. There we go. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. It's so pourable. It's nice.
It pours really nice.
Yeah. And the color, dude, is really lovely. It's just such a like a rich red. I can see stuff in it too on the side when I
Hmm.
pour it. You can see stuff dripping down. It's nice. That's bomb, dude.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. No, no, no.
Thank you.
No way. This is
Toss some
actually like, dude,
to,
wow. This is
toss
like my
some wings in
favorite.
it.
Oh my
Yeah, it's
god.
good. So what I like to
Dude.
do with that, I make a honey barbecue seasoning. I'll take that, the seasoning, and jack honey and use it make a marinade
Yeah.
for chicken. Oh, it's on point.
Dude, this is unreal. Unreal.
Thank you.
Wow. Dude,
Like
I
I
could
said,
drink it.
happy accident.
Oh
I don't
man.
know how it would have tasted without the habanero, but I know it would have been milder.
No, dude. You guys made the right move. You that's your Bob Ross moment, dude. That's it. Right there.
Thank you very much.
Guys, whoever is watching or listening, please, you gotta try this. This one, I don't know. Dude, all right. That's going on my dinner tomorrow and probably my breakfast, dude. I bought some nice thin sliced chicken breasts. So I was gonna bread them and make some chicken sandwiches.
Mhm.
So I think that's gonna be my chicken sandwich sauce of choice right there. The
I
sweet
toss
stinger.
that into a chicken Caesar salad,
Whoa.
Caesar dressing, and then hit it with the sauce and mix it in. Bro, it's got a
Yeah.
nice, it's a real nice combo.
Wow. Is this when did you guys come out with this one?
Might have been, it was 2024, the
Oh,
summer
okay.
of 24.
Wow. Oh man. It's it the oh, okay. The heat's creeping up on me now. It takes a while for it to creep up on you, but dude, it's so delicious. I can't even get over this one. Wow. Holy crap, dude. The other one's very good too, but this one it's just
Well, they're totally different
oh yeah, they're
sauces.
totally
And
different.
and again, I think the green sauce, it's so bright and so citrusy that it's overwhelming. Where that's so smooth and so it's creamy and smooth, and the heat's right on there and the
Mm,
flavor's right on there.
yeah.
Just yeah,
Wow.
you can go for miles with it.
But the green one, perfect taco, burrito, nacho, any of that stuff. Even like a salad, dude.
Yeah.
You said dogs. I'd throw this on some dogs, man. You know, any day. Any day. Dude, wow. Wow. That's like that's a that's a 10 out of 10 from me, buddy. Wow.
Uh, that's a very, very, very great compliment. Thank you very much.
Oh, no. Thank you. That's amazing. I'm so happy right now. Wow. And again, not too hot. It's got some spice. I can,
Mhm.
I feel it on my lips and stuff and a little bit on my tongue, but very, very pleasant burn for me, man. I can cruise right with that all day long, man. All day long. Um, excuse me. Are there any upcoming I mean, you just came out with the new flavor, but is there anything else that's like kind of in the works maybe or
I'm working on a Nashville hot chicken seasoning dry rub.
nice.
That's gonna be probably next in my line. I have four categories, and right now, two of the categories only have four in them. The other two have five. I know that equals 18. But I also, are you familiar with Old Boney Mountain Foundation and the Old Boney Mountain Foundation Hot Summer Night Contest in California?
No.
It's a hot sauce competition. There's a gentleman by the name of Jeff Losi. He um he runs this hot sauce competition every spring. So it's in April. And basically all over the world, people send their sauces in. It's a big competition, but all the money goes to charity for the Old Boney Mountain Foundation. And I teamed up with him because his co-packer retired to making his chili seasoning. So I make his chili seasoning
Oh
for him,
wow.
and I make one of his spicy dry rubs. So that's the other two of my 20. So they kind of have a category of their own. So I thought, hold on, did I have a little? Do I have a flyer? Here we go.
Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids. Very cool, man.
So if you
That's
want to learn
awesome.
more about the competition, just Google Old Boney Mountain Hot Summer Nights, and you'll see it. He does a live. I'll send you the link. He does a live streaming of his show every year of all of the awards. Um, so I'll send you a link for the last year's
Yeah,
show.
please.
And so I make a chili seasoning and a dry rub, and I'll go grab them. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Where are they? Oh, here's that, and oh, here we go. One and two. And you'll notice the labeling is different because it's branded under him.
Yep.
So there's his chili seasoning,
Ah, cool.
and this is the spicy dry rub, which is basically one of my seasonings tweaked with a little scorpion, ghost, and reaper pepper.
Oh.
So, so
Ooh.
it's got a little kick to it. Um, so where I was going with that is that I have 18 plus these two make 20, but I have a protein enhanced line of seasonings that has four. I want to make a fifth. And then I have the cheat meal line, which has four, and I want to make a fifth. And a Nashville chicken seasoning has sugar in it, so that's probably going to be my fifth for that. I'll have a coffee rub, a cinnamon chipotle, a honey barbecue, the buffalo rub, and then the Nashville hot.
Wow. That's awesome, dude. You have such a wide variety of stuff, dude. Um, when you go, do you go out to that?
I haven't been able. I
No,
haven't been able to make it
that's
out
far.
there. It's far for me, and it's right in the middle of like the start of my season. I was supposed to go last year, and last minute I had to cancel, and I'm almost glad I did because a transformer blew outside the event right in the middle of it,
Woo!
and they had to like cancel it. Um, but I'm going to get out there. I mean, I love the guy. We have a great rapport. We work well together. He's been dying for me to get out there, so I owe him a visit. Jeff, if you see this, I'm coming for you. I'll be there at some point.
How far do you usually travel though for your festivals? Do you keep it like New
I,
York? You hit Pennsylvania?
I've been as far as Fort Worth, Texas,
Oh wow.
and down to Orlando, Florida.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Or was it Tampa? I don't know. I've been to Ohio. I've been to Georgia. I plan on going to Atlanta this year to the Atlanta Hot Sauce Festival.
Very cool, man.
Um, so yeah, I'm planning on to go to these. Um, Again, the Atlanta is the only hot sauce one. The other one have been fitness events. I did the Arnold Sports Sports Fitness Show. I've done FitCon in Fort Worth and some bodybuilding competitions in Georgia, and in Florida I did a the Fit Expo. So these are all more fitness oriented, very large, a convention center things. But that's pretty much those are the long ones, and I'll go as far as I've been to Maryland, been to Boston, I've been I've done Rhode Island. So I'm 4 hours, 5 hours now is kind of like my max for
Yeah,
driving.
cool. Yeah, that's about mine too. And I'm actually up in New Hampshire, so I'm about
Okay,
hour north of Boston.
okay.
And but I travel out, travel out to New York, any day, dude. But this year, we got invited out to the Portland Expo, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah, you gotta go. You
I
gotta
just gotta
go.
go, man. I hear that one's
I
crazy.
heard that show's
Yeah.
pretty good too.
Yeah, the New York City one that was amazing. So I'm gonna hit that too. But man, yeah, Portland, I'm very excited for, and I might be only able to do it this year, or maybe I can try to do it more than once. But I got it. I just feel like I need to. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm sure you know what I mean, dude.
Yeah, so
um,
the need to travel. Trust me,
yep,
I'm I did drive back and forth to Maryland in the same day yet on last Saturday. Up at 3 in the morning, home by 10:30.
yep.
So it was a
That's
long day.
crazy. That's a long day, dude. Actually, I did the same thing last summer. When I met you, we stayed in Long Island
Right.
for that night and then drove back the after the festival. But when we went back for the New York Expo, we got
Yeah.
there that day and left that day. So it was just like 10 hours of
Oof.
driving, man.
That's crazy. That's
But
crazy.
worth it, dude. Because there's like this like little spot there. So the expo is an industry city in Brooklyn.
I was
Oh,
there
you're there?
2 years ago. Yeah, I was
Oh,
there.
okay, so you know the area, but they
Hmm.
have Japan Village there. So
Yes.
uh Jenna really likes Japan Village. So we go there and we go to the Japanese
Uh,
grocery store and hit all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff, man. It's just such a blast. It's such a fun trip, man.
Bang for your buck. That's all.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Gotta make the trip worth it, man. So I mean, hot sauce alone is worth it, but if we can
Hmm.
squeeze a couple other things in, then
Of course, of course.
you
So
know.
when I travel, a lot of these shows are at breweries, and like I said, when I travel with my fiance most of the time. We're brewery hounds. So along the way, if we see a brewery, we'll pull over and stop and have a beer, get some memorabilia, and
Mhm.
go. So and whenever I hit her up with a new show, it's at a brewery. I'm in. So
Yep.
that's our thing.
That's how you
We
persuade her.
brewery hop. We brewery hop. Yeah, sure.
That's funny, man. That's actually how I feel about the New York City thing. I'm like, go to
Hmm.
Japan Village. You know what I mean, dude? It's dope. It's dope. All right, let's crack into this last sauce, man. Fuego de pina.
Very simple again.
Oh
It's
yeah.
5 ingredients, 6 ingredient sauce. Um, it's it's spicy. It's a creeper. The heat comes on the back end. Um, it's not a super fruity sauce. I'm not a big fan of fruity,
Right.
so my pineapple is going to be a little more milder on the flavor on the fruit side. A little more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know. A little
Savory.
more. That's the word on the savory side. Thank you very
Oh.
much. Been a long. I've been up since 6 in the morning. It's been a long
Oh,
day.
dude,
So
don't worry, man. I forget words all the time, man. That's just part of being human. All right. Yeah, yeah. You only got a few ingredients here. Fresh pineapple, love it. Habanero peppers, onion, water, vinegar, and natural sea salt. Um, again, no added sugars. So the only tad of sweetness is coming from this fresh pineapple. So, all right, let's pop this baby open. And I do love the color, man. Even though you had the orange habaneros, I love it.
I also like the orange color better.
Yeah,
So I may have to switch to orange habaneros going forward.
those are like they just hit different, man. I'll use my reds and stuff sometimes, but you know, you said you use Scotch bonnet for one of your spices.
Yeah, it's called beast breath, and I think hold on, while you shake, I have one. I'll
Yeah,
show
yeah,
it to
yeah.
you. Hold on, I gotta take a little walk to the other
Beast
side of the
breath.
building.
Yep, yep. No, take your time.
It's I make it in a small vial. I have both of them. They're both collaborations with Old Boney Mountain, and I will bring them over. So the original one that Jeff asked me to make for him is one that he already sells. It's this right here.
Oh, love that. That's
So
cool, man.
that's the grotto dust, which is what he calls it. As you can see, it has his little logo on there.
Yeah.
And it's a combination of Scorpion, Ghost, and Reaper.
Wow.
That's it.
That
Just
sounds hot.
three peppers blended together. It's so delicious. As a guy who's a dry rub spice guy, I like powder over sauce any day of the week.
Yep.
The flavor isn't masked by any of the crap. It's just the pepper itself, and it has such a delicious flavor. So I then took that blend, and then I got myself some Scotch bonnets, and I smoked them over applewood. So it's an applewood smoked Scotch bonnet with the Scorpion Ghost and Reaper blend to it, and it's the beast spread. You see, I kind of merge both of our logos
Oh
together.
yeah, I see that. Yep. Got the horns.
And this is by far my favorite. I use that. I carry both of these in my lunchbox for work, and I go through. If I have just one vial lasts me 1 month. It touches all my food.
That's awesome, dude. I love those little vials. That's the sickest because I'm used to just seeing like a shaker. All right. All right, let's get this on my spoon. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, let's get it. I see what you're saying, man. It's still bright, but it's not sweet at all.
Right,
But you get
right.
that
Well,
nice pineapple flavor from it.
don't get me wrong. Like I've tasted some pineapple sauces that it tastes like pineapple juice, and I love them. I love pineapple.
Yep.
Um, but I didn't want to be like everybody. I'm a guy who doesn't want to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
I.e., why I held off on my sauerkraut and mustard sauce. And just I'm not in this business to copy anybody to be like somebody else. I've always been myself. Um, I'm one of a kind. I like to think I am. So
Think so.
you know, I won't make a pineapple. I won't make a mango habanero because everybody's got a mango habanero. So I'm like, let's make
Right.
it pineapple, but I don't want it too pineapple-y.
Yeah. You don't
Everyone did it.
want it to
So
taste like juice.
again, had that sent out to a reviewer, and it came back like 4 out of 10. Um, it wasn't pineapple enough. It was too hot. That's what I get on that sauce.
Really?
It's too hot for a fruit sauce. And again, to each their own.
It's just tasty. I like it.
You know,
I
too
like
hot.
it.
Well, I appreciate that. I like it too. I make it. I better like it.
Man, I hope
But
so.
again, like I said, when people taste fruit pineapple, when people have pineapple hot sauces, they aren't expecting that heat level.
Yeah. This is good for like a seafood, like cod or something,
Hmm.
or like your baked haddock or even like a, like a fried fish sandwich. This is a very, very good. It's yeah, it's not too sweet, but it does have the pineapple flavor. It's bright because of the vinegar in it. But no,
Mm,
I like this, man. And maybe I would have been more, if I went into it expecting it to be sweet, if you didn't
right,
tell me, then
right.
maybe I would feel different. But
Well,
you told me
that's
ahead of
the
time, and I'm like,
right.
oh
Well,
no, I
that's
like
the
that.
kicker. That's kicker. When I'm selling the sauce, I kind of give them a disclaimer. I warn
Yeah.
them this is not your average pineapple sauce.
Yeah.
You probably tasted 15 pineapple sauces at this event today. This one will be different.
It's good, man. I like it. I think, yeah, I would totally do that on some Caribbean style food again. Man, I like it, dude. Honestly, though, I don't know if my mouth is just still warm, or if I just eat too much hot sauce, but it's not lighting me up at all. So
Well, that's
there's that
good. I
too, but
mean,
it's tasty. It's very tasty. Too hot for a pineapple sauce, please. Give me a break, man. This is
when
delicious.
when
I
people
like
try
it.
that sauce, I warn them it's hot, and this is what I get. They take it and they're like, and then like 30 seconds later, like, oh, okay, there we go. Here it comes. It's got the late burn.
Yeah. I'm on spoon 4.
Well, there we
Uh,
go.
I
I
like
got
it.
something.
I'm just an animal. I'm a
That
beast,
I
bro.
call that broken, sir. You are broken.
I don't know. If I ate like a raw pepper, a raw pod or something, I'd probably feel different, but I love it. Someone actually sent me some beef jerky um a couple weeks ago. And actually, I think I have it. Yeah, I have it right here. He sent me Carolina Reaper beef jerky, dude.
Oh my goodness.
And I ate most of it with my
Right,
friends, but I don't usually snack on things that are hot
right, right.
just to be, I'm usually eating hot sauce or putting it on my food or eating it off my spoon. And yeah, no, that was definitely like the first thing I've eaten that was just like hot to be hot in a long time, man.
Right.
It was so funny. But it was good, man. I enjoyed it. Once I was like, "Huh." I ate a couple big pieces and it was just like unrelenting for 10 minutes. And I was like, all right, that's good. But it wasn't it wasn't bringing me to my knees.
So the biggest
It was
mistake I
great.
made in my pepper life was like when I was at when I went to the New York hot sauce. It was the releasing of the Pepper X, and it just come out. It was
Yeah.
Ed's first release of it there,
Yeah.
and I'm just walking around. He had a bowl of freaking potato chips on his table, and I was not paying attention. I scooped up a big one and I slapped it in my mouth.
Oh,
Oh Jesus
that that
Christ!
that must have been the dual chip, dude. He did the dual.
I guess I don't know. I don't. Even, I seen stars for about 45 minutes.
I
So
bet.
I'll never do that again. I'll never just grab random chips off a hot sauce guy's table ever
Yeah.
again.
Oh, especially
Ever.
Ed Carey, dude. You know, that's
Just
like,
wasn't paying it.
yeah,
I just wasn't paying attention. I was just tasting. I went, boom. I went,
yeah, dude.
what did I
I
just do?
The only experience I've had like that with a chip is I did the one chip challenge once, and I was like, hell no, I never want to do that again, man. That
No,
was
I'm
just
good.
like no enjoyment out of that. But I
No,
heard
I'm
that
good.
that
I'm good
yeah,
with that old one chip challenge. I'll pass on
yeah,
that.
I heard that the dual chip. I'm pretty sure that's the one you tried from Ed. I
Right.
heard that one was actually pretty good. It's just hot, hot, hot.
It was tasty. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
it was delicious, but it was too much for me. I'll admit
that's
when I
fair,
got
man.
licked. I got licked on that one.
Dude, I met him last summer. Really nice guy, and he definitely got one of those guys before I went up to talk to him. It's like, "Give me the hottest thing you got." And he asked Ed Carey that, and Ed
I
Carey
hate those
gave
people.
him some like it's like, "Why, dude?" He's shock jocks trying to impress someone or trying to
Right,
be
right,
macho, you know what I mean? Whatever. Nothing you can do about it except for teach him a lesson.
right.
Uh, but dude, he must have given him tincture or something, and the kid was just like dying immediately after. Like, no way, man. That's
Good,
so
good, good for
yeah.
it. Good for it. I hate it when they come to my table. They're like, "Give me the hottest." I'm like, "Oh, you're one of those guys."
Yeah.
How about this? How about I give you the mildest thing I got, and we work up from there.
Yep.
And then they're like, okay. And then by the time you get halfway through your line, like, oh, I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Stop.
And you
Like,
want
we're
to
good.
start at the hottest, man? What?
You're not doing me a service. You're
Nope.
not doing anyone here a service by eating the hottest thing you got. Taste the flavors, bro.
Yeah,
That's what you're here for.
that's what it's all about, man.
You're not here to
Good
show off in
flavors,
front of your
man.
friends.
Yeah, a lot of people view it as a, novelty thing, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, if it were really a novelty, then why would there be thousands of creators with all these flavors? You know what I mean? Not every single hot sauce is meant to be just like way you in your face, you know?
Yep, absolutely.
This is so good. All these are really good, man. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. So before we wrap this up, why don't you tell people where we can get your stuff?
But thespicebeast.com. That's it. TheSpicebeast.com. If you're on Amazon, and on my website, you can find me at local fairs in the New York area and somewhere in the tri-state area. When I get time to work on my website, I'll have a calendar of events. But chances are, a lot of your listening audience has probably already seen me once or twice. I'm kind of not hard to miss.
You know, dude, at that New England festival, New England, sorry, I live in New England,
That's
Long
right.
Island hot
Yes.
sauce festival. Um, you stuck out like a sore thumb, bro, but in the best way, man. I was like, I gotta go talk to this dude. But you were
Uh, um,
busy
I I
all day,
definitely
man. You were
I
busy
definitely
all
have
day.
I definitely have the that unfortunate thing where I can't hide from a lineup. When I walk in a when I walk in a room, people know I'm there, and it doesn't do me any good when it comes to the law. So
Well, that's how it be, really. Well, thanks for coming on my show, man. You've been a blast, and let's keep in touch. I'm sure I'll see you at some point this coming year.
absolutely, man. I'll
So
send you information on the festival. You can make it up in August. I'd love to have you out. It'd be great.
awesome. Peace, everyone.